Welcome back to CountyLine TV, guys. I have a little bit of a different episode for you guys on this one. Something that you probably don't even realize that I own is getting worked on. Since I broke this, and it's going to take me a little while to fix it for reasons that you'll see in the future, so just hang tight. But you guys have seen this car before, and you probably just don't know that I acquired it, but I did. So here goes. Today we're going to be working on my Mustang GT. Yeah, I bought that car. You guys might remember, if you're an OG and you stuck with me all the way from the beginning, Dalton bought this car and brought it over and built it into like a pretty much almost ready to go drift car. Well, we're going to do the last couple of things that this car needs to get it an actually ready to go drift car. And we're going to start drifting this because the Corvette is, well, it's going to be down for a couple months. I'll give you guys a brief walkthrough. The front end needs put back together, like headlights, the fenders aren't bolted on and stuff. I forget what angle kit is on the car. I'll put that on the screen right here because I just messaged Dalton and asked. It's got BC coils all the way around. The diff is welded. It's the stock gearing, which is kind of doo-doo, but the stock gears are welded. Cool little lip spoiler made out of license plates. I actually love that, by the way. So that's going to be staying for sure. It's got a hydro and a seat. That is actually the passenger seat out of my 350Z. That seat is going to be going back in this car on the driver's side. And then I'm going to stay stock seat on the passenger side for just a little bit because money things. But I do have to replace the master on the hydro. That got a little bit dicked. Not a big deal. And that's pretty much it. Pretty much just your simple like angle coils, welded diff, seat, hydro. Just seat time car. Now you know me, so I can't leave things alone. So I'm going to get this thing ready to go. We got to put a roll bar in it because there's a convertible with no like crash protection behind you. So I got to throw a roll bar in this. And then the fender liners, you can probably see, are like doing a thing right now. So I got to get rid of that. But anyway, let's I guess let's get the lift up and the wheels off and start messing around with stuff and see what we can't get accomplished on this thing and get it ready for the next event. I should have rolled the car like just a little bit further forward. I could have went way further up, but I think it's in gear. Yeah, it's totally in gear or something right now. So I guess I'll just crouch under the lift. Everything under here pretty much looks all stock. The rear is welded, but it doesn't look like anything back there besides the coilovers is aftermarket. You can see those Johnnies over there. And then as we move up front, we see like this whole angle kit situation with coilovers and stuff. That lower control arm there being extended that far in the bottom gives us loads of camber, which I love. I'm into that ricey stuff. Drives good too. I haven't driven this car yet, but I can imagine this car won't be too much like any other car, or too much unlike any other car. Look how crooked those coilovers are in there. They're just wow.
Imagine me in the hipster of the smallest town.
Say it. He's still school. So it's like really weird thing. Like, very observant of people. So like see them.
Something tells me that some of this might be a problem.
That's not the same thing.
No,
Like, I don't think those are
Huh.
the same.
You know what?
You already asked me.
This man forgot his morals in the house. All right. When he came out to the shop, he was like, I don't need these out there. Left his morals in the house. Anyway, as I was saying, I took the fender off for one reason, and that's because the factory door hinge is missing on the top, so it opens real hard on the bottom. No big deal. I got one on the way. It'll be here next week. We got a couple more things we can do to this, but eventually we're going to come to a stopping point where this is also going to be down almost as long as the Corvette. It won't be like this is still just sitting in my yard like it has for the last several months, just chilling, not being used. I'll be able to use it, which will be cool. So let's go ahead and get on to the next article of business. So I basically had to get these wheels. What Mustang doesn't have these wheels on it? They're Riddlers, or maybe they're something else. Whatever they are, they're like 18 by 9.5 plus 0. They fit pretty good. Let me get you guys closer. Got just a little bit of poke. Looks pretty good. I'll probably lower it about half of that. I'll probably just take it down just a little bit closer, but I want to have a little bit of gap there for when the car is like bouncing while I'm drifting with the wheels turned out all the way. I don't want to like rip my fenders to pieces or anything. So a little bit higher in the front, a little bit lower in the back, no big deal. These are not aftermarket wheels. These are still the stock wheels, but obviously they're pretty much the same. I do have the other two Big Johnnies over there, so I will be putting them on too. They just don't have good tires on them right now. They have blown Blizzaks on them right now, and one of them I have to cut the bead off, which really sucks, but whatever. So I'll get the rears on too, but I figured I'd show you guys the car with the new wheels because I'm pretty hyped about it. The much wider wheels just, you know, they make a drift car look like a drift car, so I'm stoked on that. Not too many other things I can do. Like I said before the wheels, there's not too many things I can do right now. So that pretty much concludes what I can do right now. I'm waiting on a couple more things, and that stuff will just have to be in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this. Stay tuned. We are going to be doing some more performance-oriented stuff on this car pretty soon. See you on the next one. I forgot. Don't forget to tell your mom to subscribe.